All right, welcome to another episode from the Chart Reader. So this definitely is an EV sector review, but I will be honest, this is a juicy setup review. And oh man, there are a lot of sexy tickers we're about to go. These charts look real nice. The sad thing is, I'm talking about EV stocks. I'm telling you, some of these, even this one, I hope you see it before I get there, right? But man, these look so good, so juicy. And MULN keeps falling. That hurts, all right? And look, I've said it so many times, especially with MULN and a couple other ones, but like, I'm not here to be a fanboy. I'm not here to tell you, rah, the sky is good when it's not. Dude, it's horrible that EV is crushing it, but MULN isn't. You know what I mean? So, man, I hope a lot of people are taking it as a good lessons learned in all honesty. But again, I don't want to taint the video with MULN because we're not going to talk about it that much. These are really good tickers, all right? So we'll get into them shortly, but real quick, what are we going to do? Same thing we always do, right? We're going to take a look at the daily and the weekly to see how this thing is setting up short term. We have our 5 moving averages. I will draw some horizontal and resistance lines. I know I've covered this. I don't know if they're just really high up from the fall below, right? But yeah, I'll draw some horizontal lines for sure. And then when we're done up here, we'll use the MACD, RSI, and volume as our lower indicators. Hey, really quickly, if you can please like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this thing with your friends, comment good or bad. Look, anything you can do really does help me out with the YouTube algorithms, but I swear, just being here and giving me your time, super appreciated, all right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually delete these lines. Like I said, most of them are pretty old, okay? So, look, you'll hear me say this on so many videos. Bad things happen under the 8 and the 20. And all this thing has done for a good while was trade under the 8 and the 20. Things are looking different, especially the last 5 days, right? And look, we break the 8, we break the 20. I always say the day after a doji is super telling. That's super telling, all right? And what I really like is, look, we're pretty much exactly on the plateau. All right. After this little plateau, this little like the horizontal right here, it's nothing but red. Hopefully that means green. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of reason to believe this thing's going to run to 150. That's more than a 50% swing right here, right? I like this MACD a lot. I like this RSI a lot. I love this volume growth. Obviously today looked like a lot, but look, every single day the last 5 days has been over the 50 moving average. Like, I like a lot of this, all right? Maybe we come back down to like 86 cents, 50% candle, give or take. But I'm telling you, I see a lot of reason to believe we'll come up to 149. You can see that as the 100 average in the box over there, right? Where are you after hours? You're going down a little bit. That's okay. Look, I don't care a lot about after hours. I'm telling you, this is sexy, okay? Look, the 50 has been a bit of a challenge, all right? This is the red line. You can see there was a little bit of stuff here, but I mean, just as I zoom out, right? A little bit here, a little bit, like, it's been a while since we've actually consistently broken this 50 or the red line, you know? So not necessarily going to be a real easy thing, but if we can confirm we've broken the 50, it's game over. And game over means we're running to the 100, all right? If I had to give it a money line, I mean, I think this for sure. This closes at 98 cents. What do you close at? 98 cents. 98 cents is the money line. If this thing breaks 98 cents, again, even from 98 cents, you're talking about almost a 50% swing up to the blue line, right? So a lot to like on NKLA for sure. Hey, this is an important weekly. Look at how many weeks we've just been dying under the 8. Looks like we're actually getting over the 8, and it looks like we might be coming to 130 something where this 20 moving average is, right? So actually, maybe just a little bit lower. What was the number? Okay, maybe it was basically this, I believe. 137, is that what this number was? Yeah, it was. Okay, all right, I will draw a line there just so I have it, because I think that's gonna, I would not have drawn this line at all. All right. And really, like I said, I gave this one. I think it's good to have it from the weekly just to have it. But let's also be honest. I'm not here pretending to know the math, but the 100 moving average is coming down. So it's probably going to come just a little closer to that line anyways. But NKLA, I like it. I like the daily. I like the weekly. This is a juicy setup for sure. Oh man, one is not enough. Let's do another juicy setup again in the same sector, right? Woo! Breaking the 8, breaking the 8, breaking the 8, making a test to the 20, not doing it, but maybe it was again right here, right? This is the biggest candle to the left, and we definitely break it. Could not get over this, but I mean, this is the money line. 436. If we can get over 436, red, 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 green, 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 maybe a very, very quick run to 5 and change. Adding another dollar on this is almost a 20% swing, right? Like 50 cents was 13%, double it up, you're coming into the 20s, right? So, man, this is good. Again, you break both moving averages on a single candle, you're either gonna come back down to around 416, or honestly, it really might fly to like 480s, give or take, right? I'm going to see on the weekly what we have. But again, MACD's not quite at the 0, but it is not bad at all. RSI is good. That's a good, healthy number. Look at that right there. I'm going to draw that line. I really think we want to come to that. I don't see why we wouldn't. For real. I like this. I like this. And again, on the daily, this is nothing. On the daily, it's basically saying here, I think it's worth trying that just to have that weekly resistance. But yeah, I like this a lot. EVGO looks like it is ready to go for sure. Lucid, LCID, Lucid. Again, what are we looking at? Okay, maybe it doesn't scream as juicy as the other ones, but look, there was a nasty gap down, and I know this looks like one big green candle, but this is basically a lot of red, 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 right? Like, if we can actually confirm we've broken the 8, I think there's a lot of reason to believe we'll come up to like 670. If not, maybe even shoot the $7 line. I thought that this one was going to look a little juicier. I'm not going to lie. But look, let's be honest. It's looking good, right? It's been a long time since it's looked good. And actually, you can see it. The last time it did well was right off of this line as well. Right? So hopefully history can repeat itself and it can make another run up right here. But Saudi rumor money was the last time I really think, I mean, the charts kind of say it, right? But that really was the last time there was any interest here, okay? So I like that we've at least looked at a couple EV stocks. This one, you know, hopefully can ride the coattails of the other. Volume's actually been getting a little bit better. But yeah, I would say NKLA and EVGO are definitely a lot nicer than Lucid. But again, a real good reason to believe that, like, I can't really give you guys, because again, these are two hard moving averages, the 50 and then the 20 right behind it, right? Or other way around, 20 and the 50 right behind it, right? But this should be an easy gap for 50 cents, and it's a little less than 10%. Like I said, I think the other ones looked a little juicier, but Lucid, maybe this line can act as another super bounce point. And hey, I'm not here pretending we're going to go all the way up to there, but maybe we can do like a half run and gain like 50% from this $6 that we're at, maybe run it to 9. But yeah, one more time, I think I like the other ones just a little bit better. This is sad. All right. And again, I said it on the last video. I would say it again. Look, we have fallen so far from the 8 moving average. There is a part of me that believes that we might make a run up to this like 50, you know, and that's a hard swing if it hits, you know what I mean? You're adding a little bit more than 50% to get back here. Red, 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 red really quickly turns into green, 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 right? So, that said, I mean, dude, this volume just keeps growing at a really nice steady pace. I always say, like, the worst things can happen in all-time lows. It's just this black hole vortex that eats 20% of your money at a time. It eats 20, then eats 20, then eats 20, then eats 20, and like, I'm shocked at how fast we've come from the buck something down to the 30 cents. But I'm telling you, reverse splits, like, this isn't as surprising, but like, man, this is just rough to watch. And again, I genuinely hope people use this as a learning moment for sure. Because again, I wasn't always good, right? I made some really dumb mistakes that I tried to learn from and not do again. So, hey, good luck out there. The other ones look juicy though. I'll say that much. Have a great one.